Hi, good morning friends. I am Vijay Kumar. In the last class we are discussing about the relation and function. Only we discussed about the only relations. Some important questions on the relations. Today I will discuss about the function. Okay. Now, first question is that in the function, the domain of the function f from R to R, real number to real number, defined by f of x is equal to root x square minus 3x plus 2 is. It nothing but what is the domain of that one? They ask me. It means that what is the x value, where it is lies. Given that inside the square root, if it is a negative number is there, that is the imaginary. It nothing but x square minus 3x plus 2 must and should greater than or equal to 0. Do you know that one? Because it is a real to real, function from real to real. That's why if you take in factor, what you will get? X square minus 2x minus x plus 2 is greater than 0. Then x minus 2, here minus 1 I will take, x minus 2 greater than or equal to 0. Then x minus 1 is greater than 0. X minus 1 and x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Now, one of the important, if it is a positive, we need a positive. When it become both are minus, otherwise both are positive. Both are plus or both are minus. Then only it will be greater than 0. Minus into minus plus, plus into plus plus. That's what. Now, if we want to, this is a minus means this should be minus, this should be minus means x is less than 1. If you take x is less than 1, if you take an x is less than 1, what will happen? For example, 0, if you take 0 minus 1 minus 1, it is also minus. Minus and minus plus you will get it. Okay, if you take x is less than or equal to 0, it may come. Okay. Now here, if you both are positive means when you both are positive, if you get a greater than or equal to 2, here x is greater than or equal to 2. If we 2 minus 2 0, otherwise 3 minus 2 1 plus 3 minus 1 plus, both are plus. It means that x is lies. It is an x is greater than less than 1 means minus infinity to 1. 1 is including. Then union or union, it is a greater than 2. X is greater than 2 including to infinity. Infinity. Therefore, which is the option here? Now, this is that. Understood? Let me move on to the next one. Okay. Next question. The number of one function that can be defined from A to B. Here as an element 3. Number of element in the B is a 5. Is there? Yes, 5 is there. Then how many one function I can make? For this, first I will define all over how many distinct function I can define, how many one, how many surjective, how many onto functions, and how many bijective function. I will discuss all those things. First of all, I will take a function from A to B. Then number of element in A I will take as an m. Number of element in B I will take as an n. First one, how many one function I can draw from A to B? How many? Not how many one. How many function first? Number of functions. Number of distinct functions. Number of distinct function I can make, that is an n to the power of m. Be careful, it is very useful for you. Number of distinct function from A to B is an n to the power of m. Then number of one function. Number of one function. In this case, one of the important condition is that number of element in B are greater than or equal to number of element in A. then only one can define, otherwise it is not possible to define. Number of element in the set B is greater than the number of element in the set B, then only we can draw the number 1 function. Okay na? It must and should satisfy means number of element in set B is must and should greater than or equal to number of element in A. What is the formula? That NPM. This is the number of one function from A to B. Then number of onto function is that how many onto function I can make from A to B. A has an M element, B has an N element, means that is an n to the power of n minus nc1 n minus 1 to the power of m plus nc2 n minus 1 to the power of m, sorry, it is a 2, plus nc3 n minus 3 to the power of m, and so on. In this case, they will give the finite number of element in the both A and B, and also these are the few. 4 maximum 5 they will give in both A set A and set B, less than 5, because they want to identify in the easy way, means they should give small number of element in the set, both the set, because if you want to do in the MCQ means. Okay, now this is the number of distinct functions, number of number of onto, number of bijective function. Number of bijective function I can make from A to B is very important. It must and should, what is the rule is there, means both number of A, number of element in A, number of element in B, both must be equal, then only we can find the number of bijective function. It means that both should be equal. Okay, now be careful. Therefore n of A must be is equal to n of B, that is equal to, if it is a n means that is what is the number of, is an n factorial number. You have to define the bijective function from A to B, means number of element in the A, number of element in the B must equal. Then how many bijective function I can make? That is an n factorial. If it is both are containing n element, means that is a n factorial. Understand? These 4 things are very important. Number of number of distinct functions, number of number of onto, number of bijective function. Now let me do from this one. Okay, now then according to that, what we can say that n of A is an 3, then n of B is an 5. Then what they are asking, number of one function. One function nothing but what is the one function? This is an 5p3. 5p3. Which option? That one. Understand? This is very important. Now one question, I think my guess is one question will come on the basis of these 4. Okay. Let me move on to the next problem. Okay. Next one is if square of x square 5 greatest integer function plus 6 is equal to 0, where this indicating denotes the greatest integer function. Greatest integer function. What is the greatest integer function? Listen. What is the greatest integer function for the 2.1? That is a 2. It means that the integer which is less than or equal to this one. The integer which is less than or equal to this 2.1, that must be a greatest. Here the integer less than 2.1 means so many are there. 2, minus 2, 1, 0, minus 1, like that. But in that greatest, that is a 2 only. That is nothing but greatest integer function. Okay. Now here greatest integer function square minus 5 greatest integer x plus 6 is equal to 0 is there. Using the factorization method, if you simplify, what we get? X minus 3, then greatest integer minus 2 is equal to 0 you get. It means that greatest integer function x is equal to 3, greatest integer function x is equal to 2, you will get it after simplification. Now the greatest function is equal to 3, for which value? The x must be a greater than or equal to 3 or less than 4 only. If it is equal to 4 means it will go to 4. The number x must be a lies between the equal to 3 or greater than 3, less than 4. If it is go to 2 means, what is the value? It must and should greater than, x must be greater than 2, greater than or equal to 2, less than 3. X must be, if you want to, the greatest integer function output is the 2 means, it must and should lies between the 2 to 3, equal to 2 but not equal to 3. Okay, now how can we write? The x is then greater than or equal to 2, it is a smallest value, and less than 4. X is greater than 2, greater than or equal to 2, less than 4. It means that how can we write? Equal means x lies equal to 4. 4 is not including. Understood? Then which option? This one, fourth option. X is lies 2, 4. Understood? Let me move on to the next one. If A is a set having 6 distinct elements, the number of distinct functions from A to A which are not bijective is, First of all, how many number of functions we can make? Number of distinct function is number of distinct functions are n to the power of m. It is nothing but an A to A means 6 to the power of 6. I want to remove the bijective in that, which are not bijective. What is the number of bijective? I want to define the bijective means from A to B, number of element in the set A and number of element in set B both are equal. But here from A to A only. That's why it is no matter. That's why how many? N factorial. That is nothing but a 6 factorial. It means that number of distinct function which are not bijective or which are not bijective or 6 to the power of 6 minus 6 factorial. Third option. Okay. Now I will complete this one. Some more example I will solve in the next class. Thank you so much. Take care.